Your girl got on her hair today. Well, I just came from running some errands. How about your girl thought she was getting over this morning? Well, this evening, because it's evening time. I got some ground meat. And see, my whole mojo messed up right now. Took some ground meat out yesterday, and I was gonna make some spaghettis. You know, something simple, easy, quick, straight to the point. But unfortunately, and I mean unfortunately, I ain't got no damn pasta noodles. Like, who do that? Who don't have no pasta noodles? So here I am. Gotta cook this ground meat because it's been out since last night. And after I fix their food, I still gotta fix my food because a lot of y'all may know I don't eat beef. So it's like, what the hell? But I really thought I was gonna be scotch ass free with this meal. Don't you hate when you ain't got everything you need? Like, you'll have peanut butter, but you ain't got jelly. You'll have eggs, but you ain't got the bacon and biscuits to go with it. Talk about hot. I'm hot right now. So I'm finna season this meat, mold it, and throw this shit in the oven, and just throw this spaghetti sauce on it when it's almost done. Make them some green beans and some rice. I don't think I got no milk. No, that milk bad. It needs to go out. But shoot, yeah, some rice and some green beans. That's all I got in me to give. I'm gonna go and chop these onions up and put in here. And technically, I don't feel like chopping up no onions. Like, what the hell was I thinking? And y'all, don't judge me, because I ain't feel like going to no big store. And I was already at Dollar Tree. I'm going to show y'all my Dollar Tree haul. I got this spaghetti sauce for a whole $1. Not a half $1, but a whole $1. This don't take nothing but a little bit, because that's spicy as heck. I'm just going to whip this mess together and throw this mess in the oven. You know, sure. I ain't tripping. My whole thing was, I just didn't want to stand over the stove all day. And then my husband didn't have to go to work till 3 o'clock. Been home all day. Now, granted, I spilled coffee on my work shirt. So, he did bring my work shirt. I could use this sauce for something else. Like, I don't need one. But like I was saying, granted, what the hell? These some greedy ass children. What the hell? Now, well, it is 4 of them. Now, granted, he bought me my work shirt. But he been here all damn day. And he knew he had to go to the post office. He waited till I've been at work for 8 hours, good and tired. Mind you, she takes care of her business on her days off. Or she takes care of her business if, like, when I used to not have to be until 2 before she go to work. That boy say, can you stop at the post office and mail this stuff off for me? I say, what? Of course I'm going to do it because he asked me to do it, but still. My thing is, boy, your ass work right by the post office. Like, right next door. You could have left 30 minutes early to stand your ass in that line. But life ain't right unless this Negro getting on my nerves. I swear to God. It ain't right. Like, you'll think life going right, but then he'll prove you wrong. Because he'll ask you to do something. So, I ended up not even going to the post office after all that of me being mad. Because he didn't give me the address to the place I needed to ship the stuff. And I was already out because I had some errands to run. As y'all know, I had to go and roll Jacory had to do his registration thing. And I had to go take him and do that, and then I had to go to Dollar Tree and get some things. And when I show y'all what I just spent $49 on, I did think I did pretty good. But my son was getting so frustrated, y'all, because you know he's a special needs child. He's a child with a learning disability, and they was talking to him and he just did not understand. And you probably like, well, if he has a learning disability, well, some of y'all might be saying, I know some of y'all do have children with disabilities, but a lot of y'all that don't know no better are probably saying, well, if he got a disability, why is he going to college? Because I want my child to know not to limit himself, and to at least give college a try, so he can at least say he experienced it. He might decide that it's not for him. He don't like it, but he gonna try it. And he decided on getting a certificate instead of a degree, because if he just got he's going to be a homicide detective, but he has to be a police officer first. And if he would have just got a certificate, he wouldn't been going to do nothing but be a security guard, and he would still have to do the 2 years to be a police officer. So I'm like, why not just go on and get your degree to be a police officer and be done with it? Don't procrastinate. And you know, I seen him getting frustrated, and I just went up there and asked for people, do y'all have special services or accommodations for children with disabilities that want to go to college? And at first the lady said no, but I think that's just because she didn't know. It wasn't that she was trying to be ugly. She just really didn't honestly know. So the guy was like, oh yeah, we have, he just have to call disability services, set up an appointment, y'all take y'all paperwork. They're gonna give him a paper saying that he should be accommodated, and when he come for his testing and stuff, we'll accommodate him, and all his work will be accommodated. That made me feel a little better, because like I explained to them, I want him to feel like he can do anything in this world. I do not want my child to feel like he have to limit himself in this world because he learns slower than others. I just don't. And you know, that's why a lot of people's like, oh, he need to work and go to school. No, your child need to work and go to school. You raise your children how you want to raise yours. I'm gonna raise mine how I want to raise mine, because he's not ready. And until I feel like my child ready, I'm not gonna throw my children to the wolves just because I'm trying to get them out of my house and get rid of them. Like, no. When I feel like my children are ready, then I will do what I take the necessary steps for them to fly the coop. But right now, he's not ready. Like, I just 12. And mentally, she's more ready. And I'm not being funny, I'm just saying. That's the God honest truth. You know, Red, my youngest child, he has a learning disability as well. Their learning disabilities are different. But what I will say is, it's kind of the same, because they both struggle in math. And Lorette is finally, reading for him is finally no longer a struggle. But it used to be a time where reading was a struggle for him. So, thank God he got transferred to a school that actually care about their students. I forgot to put eggs and breadcrumbs in here. Hold on. But like I was saying, thank God he actually goes to a school where the teachers care about his education and want to see him get his education. So that's a relief within itself, because I don't feel like they just trying to get, you know, I don't feel like they just not concerned about my child. When I drop him off at school, I drop him off knowing they're concerned. So, but this is going to be interesting, watching Jacory go through the necessary changes in life while he goes through college. And he could have worked this summer, but my child been in school 12 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, take this summer off, just enjoy your summer, because in fall you start college, more school. And y'all probably like, oh, he need that responsibility. No, your child need that responsibility. Don't come for me. Like I said, I'm gonna raise mine how I want to. You raise yours how you want to. You know, and he goes to school in fall. But I want him, before he think about getting a part-time job, I want him to see if, you know, he can handle going to school and working part-time, because that's going to be tough, you know, because those assignments still going to have to be turned in and stuff like that. And don't judge me, because I know parents that foot the bill for their children to go to school and their children don't work, but they want their children to focus on school. I'm that mother, okay? So you do what's right for you, and I do what's right for me. But I'm excited for him. He's the first one to go to college in my family, and that is why it's so important. That is why it's so important for him to succeed, because, you know, I didn't have that. I wish somebody would have had my back the way I have his when it comes to school and education and learning and being productive in society. I wish I had somebody pushing me like that, but I didn't have that. Or it could be that I had that and didn't want to receive it at the time, because I was trying to do what the hell I wanted to do. So yeah, he has that in me. I'm gonna support him as long as I can. I'm gonna push him as long as I can. And when I feel like it's time, I'm gonna cut them strings and let him go on about his business. Do he need to work? Yes. And we're gonna start him out slow. Like I keep telling y'all, we're not dealing with your normal child. We're dealing with a child with a learning disability. Totally different child. His understanding is totally different than other children. So he has to be handled totally different. Even with my youngest child, I don't handle him like I handle Jacory. You probably saying, well, Jacory 18. True and all, but I'm just saying, even when they were younger, I mean, even when Jacory was younger, I handled him totally different than I handle Lil Red now. But their disabilities are different. Number one, Lil Red has ADHD and a behavior disorder, which means he bad as hell at times, and you gotta whip his ass. Okay? Jacory wasn't no bad child. No, I can't remember Jacory being no badass child. You know, Jacory was he was real nosy. He was a nosy child, but he wasn't no badass child. So I'm excited. Like I said, today he went to register, and really get to know the campus and stuff. And they told him what to expect. And then I got a set the appointment for me to speak to somebody with disability tomorrow. I'm doing that tomorrow, and then I'm trying to get him to do his placement test. Trying to get him to do his placement test in July on a weekend. That way everything won't be so rushed. So, I mean, we headed off to a good start. Rome was not built overnight. And I have learned to be patient with my children and be understanding, because I never had normal children, no way. I knew these children were special the moment they came out. Have you met their mother? Of course you have. So, yeah. That's the life of dealing with a special needs child. Special needs children. You know? This weekend, I decided to start fresh with Lil Red, and we're going to start on his summer packet. You know? It's just really just... It's not as hard as I thought it would be. But it's not easy either, you know. I mean, it takes a lot of patience. I can remember there was a time I had to call one of my girlfriends, one of my homegirls, and I was crying. I was crying. Because I was like, I just don't understand why he don't get it. And I done explained to him like 6 or 7 times. I done showed him 6 or 7 times. And it's like I never taught him nothing. What am I doing wrong? Why is he not getting it? And she was like, you're not doing anything wrong. You just need to find different ways for him to retain what you're giving out. You know, you're giving it to him, but he's not receiving it for some reason. So you need to find different ways. And working with his teachers, we found a way for him to retain that information that was being put out for him. And that within itself was a blessing, because I never thought Timothy would be at a chalkboard doing work. He don't do that. Well, he wasn't going to do that. Not at his old school. But then those teachers made him feel ashamed, versus these teachers making him feel loved and accepted. You know, because when it's all said and done, children don't, all they want is to be accepted. Now, don't get me wrong. He still give a chick a run for her money. You know, I still get them calls from school every now and then to say, come check him. He needs to be checked. You know, but I thank God for that. Because they could just give up on my child and say, look, I can't deal with your child. You're going to find him somewhere else to go. But, it's amazing. Okay, y'all. I am just talking. I told y'all when I get on here, your girl be running her mouth, honey. So, let me get off of here. And I got some recording I need to do. So, let me go record. Got some lip gloss on before I do this recording. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to do this wig review. Not this wig, because y'all know I already reviewed this. But I have another wig that's been sitting in my closet that I need to review. So I think I'm going to go review that. But let me get out of here. And just in case nobody told you today, you are simply beautiful. And you can tell them what? Simpli Keii said that, honey. All right, y'all. I'll see you in the next vlog. Peace.